Welcome back to our new student checklist video series. I'm Neva.
And I'm Mickey. Thanks for joining us again.
As we said in the last video, August is going to be here before you know it, so we're here to make sure you are as prepared as possible to start your journey here at USD.
This second video will take you through more of the components of the fall transfer checklist that can also be found on the new Torero's website.
In this video, we're going to talk about items ranging from submitting a photo for your Torero ID card, signing up for Torero circles, and preparing for move-in. Like the fall transfer checklist on the new Torero's website, this video is going to have two different sections. The first is required items and the second is if applicable. If some of these items don't apply to you, such as housing information if you're going to be a commuter, feel free to skip around to the parts that do.
Let's go ahead and get started.
So welcome to our first Torero Circle. I'm happy to be here with you all. So we're gonna get started very soon, but first I just wanted to introduce.
Hey, what's up guys? What's the circle about?
So we are currently taking part in a process called a Torero Circle. So this process has been facilitated by Indigenous people for many centuries now, but is a really great insight into restorative justice practices, as well as ways to get involved with your USD community that you are now becoming part of.
Thank you for sharing, Corelli. We'd also love to take this time to invite you and all of our new Torero friends to an upcoming Torero Circle where you can learn about talking pieces just like this one. It's also a great time for you to get involved in our community, understand what our resources are, and also the restorative justice practices that we really believe in on this campus.
This all sounds great. Can I join you guys' circle?
Please.
I don't know how I'm supposed to pay for my bill.
What's wrong, Nikki?
Do you know where I'm supposed to pay my bill?
Yeah, I do. You can pay your bill or register for a payment plan by accessing your student account in your My San Diego portal. To access your student account, navigate to the Torero Hub tab in the My Student Account sub-tab. And for more information on this process, feel free to visit this One Stop Student Center's billing and payment website, which is going to be sandiego.edu/onestop/billing and payment.
Thank you so much for that information.
No problem. Just remember to do this soon and to check your new student checklist for the exact due dates.
Want access to special services on and off of campus that are only available to students and staff of USD? Your Torero ID card will provide you with that access. In order to get your very own Torero ID card, you must first provide a photo. To submit your photo, log into your My San Diego portal, navigate to the Torero Hub tab and the My Torero Services sub-tab, and search for Upload Your Photo. Make sure to check your new student checklist for the exact due date of when to submit your photo by. See you all soon!
We want to make sure your wellness needs are covered, and I'm sure you do too. And USD helps to ensure that your needs are met by requiring that all students have health insurance in order to attend.
That's right. You can learn more about USD's health insurance requirements here at sandiego.edu/healthinsurance. Then you can submit an online form to choose to either actively enroll in or waive USD's health insurance plan requirements that all USD students have.
But make sure to complete this by the listed deadline, because if you don't opt out, all eligible students will automatically be enrolled in the annual student health insurance plan, and you'd be responsible for the premium charged to your student account, so look out for that.
We are so excited to welcome you to our community, and we want to set you up for the best success possible here at USD. If you're an international student, there are some important documents you will need to submit in order to apply for your Form I-20. You can submit these documents in your My San Diego portal under the Admissions tab and Announcements sub-tab. Upon approval, your Form I-20 will be sent to you via express mail. You can contact the Office of Undergraduate Admissions with any questions about the Form I-20. You'll also want to visit the Office of International Students and Scholars website for more important information, like when your mandatory international orientation is and what pre-arrival tasks you need to complete. As an international transfer student, you are also required to attend both international orientation and transfer fall orientation. See you there!
Hey, what are you up to right now?
Oh hey, I'm just going through my new student checklist to see what items I can finish up before starting school this fall. I'm currently working on this online education series.
Online education series. What's that?
Well, here it says, as part of USD's commitment to the well-being of its students and to creating a diverse and welcoming community, all new undergraduate students are required to complete an online education course series. It looks like if we want more information on instructions, deadlines, and more information about this course requirement, that we can visit the new student education website.
Oh, that's really helpful to know. Does it say anything else?
Yeah, it says that all students must complete this year's 3-course series, including deferred students who might have already completed the course from last year. This ensures that all students have the most up-to-date information and that USD is complying with federal requirements. One other note I see is that if you have an ongoing psychological or physical health condition, need regular access to prescription medication, or have a documented disability requesting accommodation, please contact the appropriate wellness unit prior to arriving on campus.
Well, I'm glad I ran into you. I will definitely make sure to check this out.
No problem.
Parents and loved ones, this one's for you. We know you are probably anxious about dropping us off at college, so here at USD, we have prepared an entire orientation weekend just for you. If you would like to attend parent and family orientation this fall, registration is opening in early July. It will include a resource fair, evening activities, as well as other components for a fun and informative weekend. Parents, other family members, and guests will have orientation activities until Sunday. After that, orientation is just for students. You can keep an eye out for an email from Parent and Family Relations for more information and to learn about this year's schedule.
Can you believe orientation is right around the corner? Since it is mandatory for all new and incoming students to come to orientation and we want to set you up for the best experience possible, we have a few important reminders for before you come.
First and foremost, make sure that you have downloaded the Guidebook app. You should have received an email sharing the steps of how to download the app and this year's guide. The schedule and lots of important information will be housed here. We also use this app to check you in at the orientation events, so it is crucial that you have this app downloaded.
If you're living on campus, you also want to make sure that you've read your housing assignment email and your move-in email for more information about what move-in and housing will look like. For those living off campus, please continue to refer to these steps and get your parking permit ordered.
We truly can't wait to meet you all at orientation in just a few weeks. See you soon.
Here's what moving will look like if you're living on campus this year. Here are some answers to frequently asked questions regarding moving if you're living on campus. First, we cannot show you specific pictures or give you personal tours of your room ahead of time. However, photos and videos of each residential area are located on our website and through admissions. Your bed size will depend on your living area, so make sure you double check. Otherwise, every room has a dresser and a desk with a chair, and your communal living space will have a dining table, TV stand, and a couch. You do not need to bring any of your own furniture. In fact, we discourage it. You do, however, need to bring your own kitchen items. Second, your roommate's email address will be included in your housing email. We encourage you to reach out to them and get to know them. We cannot provide their cell phone number for privacy reasons, so send that all as an email. Third, before you give us a call or email, please reference our full FAQ list on our Residential Life website. This will likely answer your questions. We have also linked it in the description for your convenience.
You earned your money, so make sure you claim it. If applicable, you can do this by completing all of your financial aid requirements on your My San Diego portal. Here you can find verification documents, loan applications, and information regarding scholarships. To access your financial aid information and to accept your award, navigate to the Torero Hub tab and then click on the My Financial Aid Non-Law sub-tab. If you have any further questions about financial aid and this process, feel free to visit the One Stop Student Center's Financial Aid Overview website at sandiego.edu/onestop/financial aid. Good luck!
USD sits at the top of the hill, giving students some of the most spectacular views in San Diego. If you want to experience these amazing views, or if you are required to live on campus, make sure to submit a housing application. Curious about whether you are required to live on campus or not? Well, here at USC, you are required to live on campus for 2 semesters unless you satisfy at least one of the following criteria. You are 20 years of age or older by August 28, 2023, you have completed at least 60 units of coursework prior to attending USD, or you have completed at least 4 full semesters of consecutive coursework prior to attending USD. If you are not required to live on campus, please know that the housing is very limited and applications are reviewed on a rolling basis. You can visit the Residential Life website for more information.
And if you're planning on living off campus and commuting, stop by the Commuter Commons located at the University Center, room 119, to learn more about your home away from home. See you soon! Planning to bring a car to campus? You'll need to purchase a parking permit in order to avoid any tickets or fees. You can purchase this by visiting Parking Services website. You will also be able to find other important information housed there, such as a campus parking map, so you can know exactly which areas your parking permit allows you to park on campus.
Here at USD, our chefs take their jobs very seriously. We have some of the best university food in the country. And signing up for your meal plan is easy. Simply go to the portal, then My Turo Services to find the meal plan channel. Select the plan that works best for you. Once purchased, your plan will automatically be linked to your Turo ID card, as well as your virtual ID within the MyUSD mobile app, and ready for use at the start of the semester.
If you live on campus and you're required to have a meal plan, which honestly works out because you never know when you need some caffeine at Aromas, or to wake up at our famous weekend brunch. If you're a commuter, you can choose an optional meal plan by the following steps.
If you live on campus and don't choose a meal plan by July, the lowest meal plan will be assigned to you. A tip: you can always add more, but you can't take away once you purchased.
An easy way to remember the plan too, dining dollars are for other things other than weekend brunches or a dinner. Meal swipes are for dinner and brunches, and they're all you can eat.
By now, you're probably starting to think about what you need to bring with you to San Diego. If you live out of state, internationally, or are further away in California, you might be wondering how you're going to get all of your things to USD. If you know you cannot physically bring things with you, you can mail them ahead of time to our mail center. We ask that you do not send them earlier than 2 weeks before your move-in date. We need time to set up to ensure we can handle the volume of packages. To send items ahead, either pack yourself or order directly online using your USD address as the shipping location. Your USD address can be found on the USD portal once your housing assignment is generated. You can come pick them up on move-in day and breeze right through.
If you're an athlete, you may be looking at this checklist and wondering what your timeline looks like, since your journey may look a little different. For example, you may be moving in a little earlier than your peers depending on your practice schedule or things like that. No need to fear. Your coach will be reaching out to you soon through email to let you know what next steps to take. Make sure you're keeping an eye on your USD email account, as all of your communications from your coach will be coming through there.
How do I know what materials I need for my classes?
The Turo Store. It's the perfect place to look. You can buy or rent your textbooks, notebooks, and all the other good stuff there. The best part is you don't even have to go in person to order them. Just visit usdturostore.com, input the classes you're registered for, and it will ensure that you buy the correct edition for the assigned materials you need.
Wow, that's so easy.
Yeah. And they even will send them to you, or you can opt for a pickup order. If you decide to pick them up on campus, they will send you an email when the order is ready, and you can just go to the store, show them your confirmation, and they will hand you all the books that you ordered.
Oh, thanks.
Of course.
And that concludes our transfer video series. Thank you so much for watching.
We hope we answered all of your questions and concerns, but if you missed something, you can always refer back to these videos on the New Turo's website.
Yeah, and if you have any additional questions or concerns, you can also contact transfer@sandiego.edu.
And if you haven't already, please also follow our Instagram at USDTLC, where we're going to be posting updates, events, and you can see the cool things we've done in the past.
Good luck, and we can't wait to see you soon for orientation.
Bye!